Hi, my name is Bryce. Welcome back to VHS Play, where we are playing Vagrant Story and recording it all on VHS. Last time, we game overed again against a real rude one-shotted me enemy. That was at the end of a long chain of things. So, yeah, off camera, I've gone back through, killed the lich, killed the face chicken again, gotten out alive this time. Hey, let's go through my items real quick. So yeah, down. God, we got so much stuff out of there. So face chicken had, I guess it's harpy. The harpy had the Heracles grimoire. We also got one of these that I am really bad about remembering to use these things immediately, but we also got all sorts of sigils. So let's just kind of go through things. So we got, at some point, this was from the harpy. This was from the harpy. The harpy also had the grimoire for Heracles, which I've used at this point already. We got this sigil from, I think, the Lich. I'm pretty sure this also came from the Lich. Let's go ahead and use that. Get my whole 1 MP. Ooh, hey, 2. Fancy. Also, upsettingly, on camera, I had gotten like an agility +3. Did not get that from either boss. Like, I got hit points +4, and I think it was either +4 on both or like +4 and +3. But basically, I just got more hit points, which is fine, I guess. A whole, like 8 more hit points, sure. There was also like that haunted armor thing. That boss was somewhere down in there. So we end up with this sigil, this iron key, this sigil. We have the grimoire for Enlighten, which increases intelligence. Lead bones. I think these two in particular came from that last chest in the room that I have that I died in at the end of last episode. So, hey, lead bones decrease a target's agility. That could be useful. And stock sigil. It opens a door in the wine cellar. So, hooray. We have, like, a pile of keys. So we got, like, I think we got, at the very least, we got the iron key down there. Was it the crimson key? We might have already had that one. But, like, we got, like, geez, did we get 3 sigils and a key and a bunch of grimoires? Like, that was a pretty rich place. And also, one of the most important things is we got the teleport spell. Hey, real quick, let me reset that back to there. So, yeah, we now have teleportation as an option, and it works. It looks like we can just teleport to any arcane symbol that we've been to before. But it costs MP to go there based off of how far it is from where we're at, I guess. So places that are really far away we can't get to because we don't have enough MP, which is, I'm kind of torn on how I feel about that, because, like, thematically, I really like it. But, like, the gameplay experience of, let's say I wanted to go to the Forest River, well, okay, I would need to get closer, so probably go to, like, the Wood Gate and then teleport to the Forest River. And basically, it's just like a teleport here, wait for mana to recharge, teleport the rest of the way. And that doesn't sound great. I haven't done anything in practice yet, so I can't say for certain, but it seems probably just like a, this is like a quality of life. Don't like it for a quality of life feature, but I do like the thematic elements of it. Cool. Oh, what's really nice though is that we can get to these different workshops so much faster now. My goodness, like this does crack the game open quite a bit. but also I have no idea where like any of these places are. uh, so I'm just kind of scrolling through. Oh, geez. Way back there. Okay, that's the wine cellar. That's... I think this is in, like, order of kind of like how we've gone through the game. So it's like we started in the wine cellar, and then there were the catacombs, and then finally we got into... I think the sanctum is, like... maybe? I don't know. That might be like when we're coming out into town, but then there's like Town Center West. I went through the abandoned mines and then popped up into town for a moment, went back down into the Undercity, went through the Snowfly Forest, and then we ended up in Town Center South, apparently. Poked around in the keep. And then ended up in the Undercity for half a moment, came back out. Yeah, geez. Just, yeah. There's a lot to this game, apparently. Anyway, let's... Oh, geez. Okay, right, to get here, I went through the abandoned mines. That's what that is. Okay, that makes more sense. So, went through the abandoned mines, had that whole, like, you're on a time limit, and I only saw, like, 2 rooms under that time limit. Oh, right. Before we go anywhere else, let me point out something. So here, that 2 city walls north. So, what is it? Two episodes ago at this point, when I was running through here originally, poked my head into that exit city walls north, and it was just like, oh, hey, here's just a room filled with a bunch of dragon things. That last episode, when I went into or I exited like the Undercity area, ended up somewhere else, and it was like a staircase with a dark phantom, and I kind of chickened out from going that direction, and instead of doing that, walked into another lich and got one shot. That staircase actually led up to that very room that leads to this exit. So it was just like going up those stairs was the way out to get out of there alive. So anyway, we're done here. Like, I say done, but also we could go into the city walls north and follow that around a bit. This is a pretty neat little map. Alright, so we could go into the city walls, or we could start trying to head back to where we came from. I'm leaning towards the let's try to unwind a bit and get back to where we had been before. And that is like all the way back here. Let's head to the workshop, because at least there's nothing that's going to attack me in the workshop. And also, I might need to clean out some of my inventory. I think everything in here I had gotten on camera. We do also have that stone bullet, which is exciting because we could upgrade, hopefully, our 7th heaven. Did get some new things. Pushpaka is new. It's highly effective against beasts, apparently. Just increases stuff and it's good versus beast. Huh. Interesting. I haven't looked at like any of these 3 things. I had just kind of assumed that they were going to be different elemental types, but no, they are pretty specific to enemy types. That's interesting. Right. Random drop of a barbet. Let's... I guess we'll audit our current equipment. Alright, so nothing new. This is suddenly turning into like a, hey, look at these menus, aren't they neat episode, and I'm not happy about that. Alright, let's get rolling. Okay, so Shillelagh, you are probably completely outclassed by the Summer Baton, yeah. So we'll get rid of that. The Firangi is quite good. The Mojito that -7 agility is just like, what the heck, my dude? Like, my giant sword is -2 agility. I just realized that different weapons have different risk ratings. Risk points added with each use of weapon. Interesting. Good to know. I had kind of completely blinked over that little entry there. Increases the chance to hit and evade attacks. Yep, okay. Thought so. Alright, so let's try breaking down the 7th heaven, I think. Can I work with the bee here? You don't have a type? Because you're a grip. Okay. So it's still going to just be bronze, but I mean, that's only a 2. That's it. That's That doesn't seem worth doing, in all honesty. And I guess it has a gym slot. Alright. We're going to go with the classic, just shove everything in a box and forget about it. Oh, okay, again, like, I'm really enjoying all of the, like, nonsense in this game about these menus, but, like, I know it doesn't make for great viewing time, or at least I don't feel like it does. Hey, Shillelagh, go away. Mojito, you're really not any good. Ferongi, you're worth keeping around. Trying to decide if I want to keep this Dragoon Spear around because it is just significantly outclassed in terms of raw power. You know what? I really don't care about this Summoner Baton. Okay, maybe I should care about the Summoner Baton because that magic is 12 points higher. That's significant. Let's be real though, I don't use magic offensively, really. Like, it's a cool option that is there, but also just like I do not have the mana to do things consistently. If I was going to do anything with it, I would need to... Okay, you are a polearm grip. I mean, you're better, but not by enough to actually make me use you. Trying to decide if I want to keep the Pushpalka around. It does have the stats, but not thrilled with that classification, honestly. I do kind of like the simplicity of just my accessory slot being a protection against this random protection versus this type of element. Okay, gems. I can carry a ton of gems. I'm not worried about that. And items, I'm good. Okay. And of course we have to save because that's what they decided. I wonder if there's actually like a hard limitation on like memory or something that makes the save required and not just like a game design decision. Anyway, we've come back to this exact room five episodes later. Okay, so we are saved. Great, good, perfect. Where am I? Oh, okay. Probably should have repaired while I was at that workshop, but too late now. Okay, let's roll. Key magic is like, that's fine. There you are. I'll have you know that only I am allowed to have nice things. We'll see if we can get his silence off before he undoes any of my undoing of him. Nope. Good enough. Right. There. I had gone this way, but then there were some bells. And then I turned around. Something I've been wondering about is if spells like explosion and all that, like I've had grimoires teach me the first level of those. I do wonder if, like, if I were to use those repeatedly, would they level up, or would I still need to find specific grimoires to level them up? It's one of those things that seems like, oh, hey, this could be neat. Again, I'm just like, I don't know, I haven't really gotten into the magic system in earnest. I thought I missed that last one when it said nice. I don't know why. Alright, I hear you. Alright, so you are locked with a latch. We are dealing with undead, which I think... The question is, do I want to keep messing with all this weapon switching and everything? Like, this has been doing pretty good, quite frankly, just having the angel wing do it all. But you are really quite built to handle undead. It's so fast. That is wicked fast comparatively. Alright, where am I? This is like, what, the east wall? Yeah, okay. Alright, just do that, Ashley. Okay, it is in fact that door immediately next to the other door. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, these things are either evil or beasts, so either way. Let's try to keep the Ferengi, like, properly pure for undead. Alright, that's what numbness does. Aside from slowing me down. Alright, well, this area is at the very least going way, way more smoothly than the Undercity. Cool, yeah. Speaking of the Undercity, are we going to end up back in the Undercity? It's the Undercity, hooray! This looks like a boss arena. It's loading a boss. Okay, it's Dark Elements. So, yes, I was very much supposed to come this direction. It's going to scream at me. That's fine. Oh, right, I forgot it can cast Meteor. Yeah, we didn't see that because I ran away, but, yeah, this thing can cast Meteor, which is actually a little bit scary. And of course I miss. Getting attacked by a rogue eyelash. That is worse than the Dark Phantom. Okay, don't need ward right now. Absorb magic would maybe be good. Reflect, fine. Yeah, that'll do. Really not at all worried about this since I've already encountered one of these out in the wild. That hit chance, though, is kind of obnoxiously low. Especially since it seems to be, like, way lower than it is presenting as. Well, hey. Let's do that. Alright, wait for the big meteor. A little fast. Wait for the big meteor. Pretty close there. My risk is getting way too high for this. not press my luck on healing and health junk. Let's just take it nice and easy. Waiting for that big meteor. There we go. Risk is stupidly high. Waiting for big meteor. That was the big one. That really didn't help much. In fact, kind of unhelped. Because now if I do hit, I will be dealing just not nearly as much damage. It's not when the meteor lands, it's after the meteor lands. I know this. So this music here, it reminds me pretty thoroughly of The Thing. Alright, let's see if we can just run around for a bit. Reduce our risk. Fast. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Dumb question. Could I just silence you? Like, if I had the mana for it. A little fast. Dang it. That timing is really kind of rough with spells sometimes. That is still upsetting. Just like it's hard to regain mana if you can't hit. There we go. Jeez, that just took a lot. Always hit points. So many hit points. Unseals a door in Town Center East. Cool. I think we walked by that door. And now I can cast Meteor. Let's do the classic wait for my mana to come back, because that stuff's important. So again, like, I'm still really enjoying this game. I do really worry about whether or not this game is at all interesting to watch. I mean, this game is gorgeous, but it's also like a lot of menus and a lot of like me wandering around waiting for mana and getting lost at this point. What the heck? Alright, big, spooky, creepy eye. Stop doing things. Alright, cool. Let the skeleton archer kill it then. Alright, Well, we have ourselves a save point and a crossroads. Those are always fun. I always feel like I end up going the wrong direction in these. Yep. Perfect. Okay, so just going to go through my items real quick. I don't think we got anything to drink. I'm really bad about forgetting about. We did, however, get the Catalia signal. Sigil. I can read. Cool. So, yet another sigil to open something somewhere. That stock sigil opening something in the wine cellar. Like, that is interesting to me because that's way back at the beginning of the game. I mean, I guess I could get there pretty easily, but we'll go back at some point, maybe. Well, I dare say that was a successful day. Didn't end in a game over, finally. The boss fights are always a little bit rough just because they end up with boss health and, like, things start going bad. They just keep going bad, basically, because that risk value just goes up so high. And I think I have a decent amount of the Vera anti-risk items. But, I mean, if I start blowing through those, then heck, there's no other way to deal with risk, and like once my risk gets high and I can't hit, then I can't recover mana and I can't do things, and it's just like a bad time. It is just like a cascading heck. Oh, anyway, let's wrap things up. Especially since I can't stop yawning. Good gravy. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Bryce. This has been VHS Play. Have yourself a lovely evening.